People don't follow those without vision. If you are a leader and you don't have a vision, don't expect people to follow you. People actually follow those that have vision. When somebody believes in you, there is one fundamental thing that is in the person's mind and heart. The question is, what does this man, what does this woman have to offer? Will my life become better? Look, people don't follow you to get worse. People come because they believe you have something in there, in you, that can make their life better. People don't just work for you because you have money. They work for you because they want a better life. Listen, if you are very wealthy as an occult man and someone knows that the salary of 30,000 you are paying 100,000, but a ritualist, they will not follow you. They will run away from you even with your money because they know that their future is in danger. If you have no money but people know that you are transparent and you are good, people will want to come around you knowing that there is something waiting for you in the future. They believe so much in your future. So a leader is such a leader that has a vision. Do you have a vision? If you lack vision, you will lack quality follower. If you have vision, people who have hope will follow you. A leader without vision is a leader that cannot impact on the people. People follow you because you have vision. The fundamental question is, where is he leading us to? The first time you are made a leader of a church organization, the first time you are made a leader in a government, they want to see your manifesto. Do you know what it means? Your manifesto simply means your vision. What do you want to achieve? What is your vision? If you take up a job as a secretary or as a director, as a manager, sometimes they want to know, this is where the organization is. From now to the next 2-3 years, where are you taking this organization? Before you seek for employment, before you take up a leadership responsibility, the first thing to do is to do a background check on that organization. The second thing to do is to determine the current status of the organization. And the next thing to do is to project the next 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. What value am I going to bring? Where will I take this organization to? Of course, you know, there is what is called short-term vision and long-term vision. Short-term visions are visions within the first 2-3 years, while long-term vision is from 3 to 10 years. So you are going to draw your short-term vision and your long-term vision. Now listen, everybody in life must begin to draw your short-term vision and your long-term vision. So if I ask you today, what do you want to be in the next 5 years? What will be your answer? What will you be in the next 5 years? What will be your answer? When I was doing my second degree, I decided to do my second degree. My second first degree, not my second degree as a master's. My second first degree. While my first degree is on library and information science, my second first degree is on English education. Now, when I was going for that English, I love English as a language, as a subject, but I have to do this English under education. You know why? Before I got the admission, I already knew that I'm going to own a school. And I said to myself that I don't want to open a school using someone's certificate. And that is exactly what happened. So when I began, it took 7 years. I already know that I am going to graduate in 5 to 6 years' time. But I know that the purpose is to establish a school. And I don't want to borrow a certificate. So that was my driving vision, my driver. When people come around you, they want to know what their future is like. So do you have a vision as a leader or an ambitious leader? In Nigeria right now, everybody is talking about 2027 election. Some are contesting for House, State Assembly, Federal House of Representatives, senatorial positions, governorship, and even the presidential position. The question is, what is your vision and where are you taking the people? Sorry, there was a president that came when he was campaigning, he was shouting from top to bottom. And the people were thinking it was a mistake. He was supposed to take us from bottom to the top. Eventually, before he handed over, Nigeria landed from top to bottom. Then another leader came up, the current president. He said, I will continue in the legacies of my predecessor. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why Nigeria has moved from top to bottom and from bottom to bottomless until we have a better leader or until this leader changes. Look, I have no preferred candidate right now, but certainly the current president is not my preferred candidate. Anybody else but for the president, unless he changes, unless he shows us a clear path. The president, for example, told us that when it comes in, anything about power, electricity supply is taken care of. And he said, if he doesn't tackle power problem in the next 1 year, don't vote for him. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no place in Nigeria that is highly powered by solar like Presidential Villa. And that's to say that even the president does not believe in the power sector and policies. So the entire Presidential Villa is right now under solar system and not under any electricity grid. So do you see that from the beginning there is a problem with vision? It's one thing to say something, but it's another thing to work it out. Whoever will lead us in Nigeria, regardless of the party or tribe, must have vision. You must be ready to take people from somewhere and take them to somewhere, wherever you are. Once you give us a showdown, we will criticize you. We will talk down on you until you do the right thing.